Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about the 21 Mach 1 and versus the GT, just kind of comparing them. I'm not really going to go over looks wise, but mostly like the performance side of things. The voiceovers are fairly new to the channel. Please let me know if you guys are liking them. If you don't like them, what are you not liking about them? You know, typical drill, just leave it in the comments for me below. Further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. So there's two different packs for each one. The GT offers a base model and a performance pack. The Mach offers a base and a handling package. So both the GT and the Mach come with the 5.0 in them. I think it's still going to be a Gen 3 Coyote. I don't think they're doing a Gen 4 yet. But the GTs come with 460 horsepower, while the Mach 1 comes with 480. So not that big of a difference there. So now coming into the transmission, the base model GT and the GT Performance Pack both offer the 10-speed automatic, which is the 10R80, and they both offer a manual 6-speed transmission, which is the MT82, that a lot of people have problems with. Some people don't. They're apparently supposed to be better with these newer years. Anyways, so the Mach 1, the base model, will still offer the 10-speed 10R80. As well as the TR3160, which is a 6-speed manual. It's a Track Mac. I think that's how you say that. It's the same one out of the GT350s that the Mach 1 will be replacing. Now, the handling package will only offer this manual transmission. So I think that's pretty neat. That's probably going to make that one the more sought after one later down the road, in my personal opinion. So when it comes to cooling the powertrain, both GTs offer a 36mm radiator, as well as a water engine oil cooler. When you go up to the Mach, you upgrade. Both the base and the handling pack offer the same 36mm radiator, but it's a air engine oil cooler. Then there's a trans cooler and a rear diff cooler, which I think the rear diff cooler is actually from the GT500. And the trans cooler I think they took from the 350 as well. Now going on to wheels, it's kind of a performance thing, it's kind of a looks thing too, but they're just all over the place for the wheels. So the base GT is an 18-inch wheel. You get an 18-inch by 8-inch front and rear, both the same size. Going on to the performance pack, you get a 19-inch wheel. You get a 19 by 9 in the front and a 19 by 9.5 in the rear. Moving on to the Mach base, you get a 19 by 9.5 to a 19 by 10 in the rear. So 19 by 9.5 in the front, 19 by 10 in the rear. And now this one's different. I didn't know they put this big wheel on some of the Mustangs. I knew this some of the Shelbys, at least like the 500s they did, but the Mach 1 handling is going to have a 19-inch as well, a 19 by 10.5 in the front, and a 19 by 11 in the rear. I'd never seen one selling that wide on a car, except for maybe some of the 500s. So that was pretty unique. As far as brakes coming with these, the only one that's going to be different is the GT base model. It's just going to offer the standard 4-piston, forward performance brake, or just forward brake set with a 14-inch rotor, while everything else, the GT premium pack, the Mach 1 base, and the Mach 1 handling performance pack is going to offer a 6-piston Brembo with 15-inch rotors. Braking is definitely an important thing if you're going to be racing, especially I think a lot of people will probably end up doing track with the Mach 1, since it's especially taking place of the GT350. So when it comes to suspension, the GT and the GT Premium have a big difference between them. The GT base is going to come with a GT tuned suspension, while the GT Premium pack is going to be a unique chassis tuning with an available Magnum rod, which I think is just if you get a high enough performance pack, like it's optional. I'm not sure what that means by that. But the Mach 1, both the base and the handling are going to come with a Mach 1 chassis tuning, the GT500 rear subframe and toe link, which is really awesome, and standard Magnum rod. I'm curious to see. I think they started the Magnum rod in 2018, if I remember right. So I'm curious to see what y'all's opinion is on it. Do you like it? Anybody who has an 18 plus, do you like it? Do you really feel a difference? If you've had another Mustang before, would you say it's worth the extra money? So yeah, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think about that. So the last thing I'm going to cover is the stabilizer bars. On the GTs, both the premium and the base have the same size for the front. It's a 32 millimeter, while the base on the rear has a 21.7, and the performance pack on the rear has a 22.2. With the Mach, both of them are the same. It's a 33.3 on the front and a 24 on the rear. So, not that big of a difference, but it definitely beefed them up a little bit. So, as I said, there's other cosmetic looks that are different for these cars, but we're not going to go over that. To me, that's not the biggest selling point for the looks. I want to know your opinions, you guys. Which one would you buy? Why? Devin wants a Mach 1. He'd probably go with the handling package, depending on the price point. I don't think they've released the numbers for the Mach 1s exactly yet. I know you can't. I haven't been able to pre-order one online yet, because we've talked about it. So, I would say we would probably go with the Mach 1 handling. We would definitely pick the Mach 1 over the GT. They're supposed to be making just like a limited. It's supposed to be temporary for the Mach 1. But I'm curious to see if they actually keep their word to that, since they're replacing the GT350 with it. So I'm curious to see if they'll just do the Mach 1 for a couple years and bring the 350 back, or what. So anyways, you guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Y'all hustle harder.